Thank you so much for tuning in. Mr. Mitsubishi here. In today's video, we'll check out this. One of my viewers asked me, how do Outlanders come from a factory, what they all come with, and this is the video about it. So this Outlander here is a PHEV GT. It just landed here today, and we'll make a video. We'll have a look at it exactly, covering how it looks inside, outside. All the protective wraps is still there. This is exactly how it lands to a dealership, on a dealership lot from the factory. We'll check it out. So let's have a look. Exterior, interior, keys, what's in the trunk, everything. Let's get going. Let's have a look at it. So let's get going, but before we do so, I just want to thank you for all your comments. And if you do have any questions that you want to ask, or any video ideas, please leave a comment. I do make a lot of videos just based on your comments, and I do appreciate them a lot. So that definitely helps, and I try to answer as many as I can, as fast as I can. So thank you again for all the comments. So let's get going here. Let's start with the hood. We see that we have nice hood wrap right here, and you know, almost entire hood is protected, so we can see this is a very distinct thing to see when we have you know, this hood protected like this. We know the vehicle comes from the factory. Now we have this you know, sticker there inside of the vehicle, shows the VIN number, and it's made in Japan. We have some other stickers right here on the vehicle. Again, that's just for, you know, barcode scannings to, like, you know, when they ship the vehicles to get their things organized. So this one here is the wheel cover. All wheel covers have this plastic thing on them, just to, again, protect the wheels a little bit. And we don't have the central hubs from the factory yet, so that's part what we installed during the pre-delivery inspection. So if you walk the lot and you see the vehicle does not have these central hubs, it's safe to assume that it's not been pre-delivery inspected yet. Same thing if we look at it right here where the tow hooks go. So this one here is just an open blank spot, and we can see that the tow hook would go in there. So again, it's a good indication that you know, the vehicle has not gone through the pre-delivery inspection process yet in a dealership. All those things that are missing outside can be found on inside of the vehicle, and we'll check that out as well. So here we have do not remove. This is us putting that because I asked the guy specifically, leave it the way it is, don't clean it up, because the second we have those vehicles land, our lot guys right away, they take the stickers off, they start to prep those vehicles for sale. So I asked them not to do it. So this do not sell, this do not remove, that's from us. It's not from factory. And by the way, we have a bit of a bird poop there, so we're gonna clean that up before it eats into a paint. So we'll get that going. Okay, so here again, these here right now is just to protect when you open and close the door, and we'll check out the interior in a bit. But we can see when the drivers get in and out of the vehicle, the door step part is protected again from you know, just you clip it with your shoe or something so that we don't scratch it up. Nicely protected interior as well. We'll check that in a second. When we move in the back, we can see that the roof part is covered as well, and the spoiler right here, all in plastic wrap. So they must have, you know, some data information on, you know, what gets damaged and when and why. So to protect all of those vehicles, they know exactly what needs to be wrapped. Again, few stickers right there, and you know, and then we have these tow hooks again here. This cap is missing on this one, but we know that it's inside the vehicle. We'll get that going. Overall, I gotta say that damage from shipments almost like never happens. So the shipping companies are good, and the processes are good. It's extremely rare that there's something wrong in the process. So Mitsubishi, definitely being a Japanese manufacturer, is very precise on that thing, and they take things very seriously. Okay, let's have a look at the interior now. As I mentioned before, we have this covered here where drivers would jump in and out. Same thing on the door right here. We have the coverage, and again, same purpose. If we jump in and out, we don't want to just scratch it with a shoe, and this part here is covered as well. So then we have this paper, so that way we don't get the floor dirty. And all these seats are covered with plastic as well. And we have the driver's seat is covered fully, and then we also have the passenger, and we have the back seat as well. Even though there's nobody in the back seat, they will still have it all covered like this. So that gives us, again, this extra confidence in the product that when the final product comes in, it's going to be good. So see how on the second row there's no protection here, because you know nobody's going to jump in and out. Let's jump in. Okay, owner's manuals. We have in English and French right here. So this is how they look. This is how we are. And the keys, they come tagged together like this. 2 keys. You always have 2 keys from the factory, and this is how they tag them together with this little plastic band, and it's good, durable, so it won't get lost. And we always get 2 keys from the factory. So with your new car, you always should get both keys. Okay, owner's manuals, of course we have those. Let's jump in. Let's start the vehicle and let's check out again this one right here. These vent visors, they have plastic here, and the other one, same thing here. So even though nobody sits there or in the back row, we have this extra layer of protection. Screen is also protected, so we can see that we have this protector on the screen. So whenever we do deliveries of the vehicles, we take them off so the customer has a new screen. We don't risk any scratching, anything like that. Let's start it. So this one here is PHEV, plug-in hybrid. That's how it goes. So we can see that this one has 5 kilometers on it. So that's very low, but you know, they never come with high kilometers like this. And of course we have low fuel. We see the fuel, there's literally almost no fuel. It shows you absolutely no range. So the safest way to go when we get those vehicles here, we have SO gas station just across the street. We literally boom, go across the street, fill them up, and off we go. So here at Tri-City Mitsubishi, we give a full tank of gas to all clients with new cars. You get that automatically. By the way, when it comes to full tank of gas from the factory, you never get full tank of gas from the factory because of 2 things. First, it just adds extra process and extra you know, cost from the factory, and also the weight and the you know, how to transport the fuel. So every fuel tank is going to be extra weight on the ship, and it's also like extra danger, because instead of like having basically fumes there, you will have full tank of gas. And then if something happens with the like, you know, freight catches on fire or something, then you know, you don't have these full tanks of gas that can possibly explode. And also the car weighs less, and it's easier for Mitsubishi to transport them like that, and have the dealer fill up full tank. So that's the reason why all cars come with full tank. It's the weight, the easier to move them around, and it's cost efficient and you know, less dangerous. So here we also have this what is it, the shifter lever operation, so you can see how to operate your shifter lever. So there's nothing here, there's nothing here in the armrest. So in the glove box right here, we can see that we have those bumper hole fillers. So these are where those tow hooks go, so these are hidden right here. Now let's check out the back of the vehicle. So here we already saw that, you know, this is all covered in plastic, nothing else. And let's check out the trunk. By the way, this kick motion option already works from the factory, so we have that working. Okay, we open up the trunk, and this is what we see. So we have the 3rd row that is white, the seats are white, and the seats are covered. Even the 3rd row is covered with plastic from factory like that. That's absolutely awesome how Mitsubishi wants to protect your new Outlander when they come in, to make sure you get them nice, clean. Why would they protect 3rd row? Because nobody's even sitting there? I don't know, but we're glad we get that from them. Floor mats. Mitsubishi floor mats, you get them also from the factory, but these are just the carpet floor mats. If you want a all-weather rubber mats, you have to pay extra for them. This is the charging cable right here inside the bag like this, and it's strapped to one of these hooks right here. So that's how it goes, and that's how it looks. So you do have the charger. So these are the tow hooks. They'll be put away properly. And this one right here is license plate holder. So you know, in BC here we have front and back license plates, and some other provinces there's just back. And you know, if you're looking this in US, some states same thing, they don't have the front license holders. So this is how they come from factory. Then we take this, install it, and then it you know, we can put the front license plate. So this is the bracket holder. Not all cars need it, depends where you have your licensing done and like what's the policy with that. underneath we have right here is the wrench, and we have the tire sealant. So these vehicles, they don't have actual spare tire, they do have these tire sealants, and that you get from the factory, and that's how the trunk looks. So there we go. I think we covered it. So I think we checked it out, exactly everything, how it looks from the factory, what comes with it, and now you know, you have 2 keys, you have floor mats, you have all these things that you see, they're all there for you. And plus, this one is such a beautiful spec, titanium gray, looks really, really cool. I like it a lot, and especially with this light gray interior, looks like $1 million. Let's have a look one more time here in the interior. There we go. The shade, we can see it that it's covered like this from the factory, so you don't have that. And then you can of course access the 3rd row seat. One thing that I just remembered that I didn't show you, where the central hubs are, the Mitsubishi logo. So they put them right here in the 3rd row cup holder area. Okay, I'm gonna try. Okay, there we go, right here. That's a very sneaky way. So right here they are. So these ones, like during the pre-delivery inspection process, goes on here, and that's how we know that we're all good. Very, very sneaky area. Oh, it's the 3rd row right there. Let's put them back so our technicians know where to find them. Okay, thank you so much again for checking out this video. I hope you liked it. Thank you so much for recommendation through comments on this. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't. To all subscribers, thank you for doing that, and see you in next videos.